Hello, today I'll be talking about Eugenia Cooney and her weight and how people should leave her alone. Um, I think that Eugenia does need help, but she will never get the help because she doesn't believe that she needs any help. She thinks that she's okay. Her family members also think that she's okay, which is not the case. She is severely dying, and then at first it took me a hard time to grasp, okay, well, why does the family think that this type of condition is fine and pretty much okay? But the way that I have to compare it is to how people, you know who will know someone who's pretty much big and on the extreme side of morbid obesity, and how they would never get their family member the help that they need. And I think that's based off of ignorance. Like, that's the only way that I have to put it. Like, they don't know. And I think that they're not fully aware of how bad it is and how it is hindering her, or pretty much care to research about the situation, specifically her mom and stuff. So, yeah. Um, her friends are now her ex-best friends, so they can't help her. There's other people that also this was a while ago, but people were okay, well, her friend should help her again and try to get her the help that she needs. And again, she's cut ties with them. She's not going to call out to them. She's not going to reach out to them. She's not going to, hang around them or fuck with them like she, used to. So there's no point of trying to get them involved when, they can't communicate with her. They can't talk to her and stuff. And then on top of that, they don't even necessarily mess with her family anymore. Her family doesn't even like them. So it's what can they do? They're just gonna bail Eugenia out. Eugenia Cooney out. Also, her mom, I didn't realize, but people did mention that in the past. I remember seeing a video of a girl saying how she met Eugenia and how she has a whole eating disorder. And which is true, because I already was aware of Eugenia Cooney's eating disorder because people were talking about this. And she mentioned the mom and how her mom should do more to help her, and I disagreed with that. But then at the same time, knowing what I know now, how her mom is basically a part of her life. She's been there, seen it all, with Eugenia. When it comes to her YouTube career and just her health in general, it's and then also people literally would speculate that Eugenia lives on her own, which technically is true, but the mom, is pretty much controlling and wants to not get her the help that she needs, and nor does she thinks that she needs to get the help that she needs. I'm sorry if you hear my cat. I kicked him out of my room. Yeah. And then also people also have thrown out okay, well, why doesn't the therapist Katie Morgan or Shane Dawson try to help her out? And again, it's even if they would try to help her out, they're gonna end up in the same situation. where she just relapses, and then that lawyer and then the mom and stuff like that. I hope they get something that is coming to them if Eugenia ever does like pass away or anything like that. I think maybe like laws should be passed for people who are like severely like underweight, you know, to like get them the help that they need if they like relapse. And we should like just have laws in place for like people who are morbidly obese as well, because I've seen like so many episodes of My 600 Pound Life where people just think like, oh well, they're just big, you know, nothing else, like moving on. And then these people would admit like, oh no, my eating disorder is causing me to like lose my mobility and stuff like that. And it's like their family members, like, in a way, like they kind of like care, but then they don't care because they don't try to like get rid of the food out of the household or try to like stop them from relapsing and stuff like that. So yeah. Um, when it comes to like Jacqueline Glenn, like she did the best that she could. Also, her other friends. And then it's like, it's really, really sad though, because it's like, wow, just imagine like helping a friend out, and you did the best that you could to like get them the help that they need, and the family members, bail them out when they really like necessarily need rehab. They need, the help that they need in order to stop, continuing the path that they're on. And it just it just goes back to square one. It's sad. And then the family don't pick up the pieces. That's heartbreaking. And that's just all I have to talk about. But also when it comes to like Shane Nelson, I think his only purpose and pretty much goal was to like get tea or exclusive on Eugenia and how she's doing, and to make a story about how she's recovered and how she's, fine, which no, she's not. I also think it's very, very messed up how Katie Morton lied. I know this is a while ago, but yeah, it's pretty much messed up. Um, Sorry about that. But then people were like, okay, well, and it's just like, stop trying to like get other people to like get her the help that she needs, because I mean, the main people who should be helping her out is her family. But again, her family doesn't think that she needs the help, nor do they want to get her the help that she needs. And it's really like terrible. And that's just all I have to talk about. Coming to that.